Hey guys, this is gamingwithtape, and today you join me for another episode of Subscriber Designs, and we start, of course, with the obligatory VTOL. This is from Kerbal, and it's pretty cool. This is I believe it's called the Shuttle Carrier Mark IV. I'm not entirely sure why it's a shuttle carrier, but it does VTOL, and it does some pretty cool stuff, actually. I'm gonna obviously go and land it on the VAB, but it has some pretty cool little features which I like quite a lot. So, let's get the VTOL going, which I believe is 5. There we go. Nice. That'll all go. And it's got like a lot of lights on it. So, what do we got? Fuel cell toggle. Okay, lots of boring stuff. And then a ladder deploy. So it has ladders. It's not really what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is the lights. Yeah, 7. It has searchlights. So you can VTOL over something and use these lights to search for something. I really like that idea. You know, it's like a rescue VTOL. You can be searching for things. There's a Sukhoi down there. That's for later. But yeah, and then 4 engages main flight mode because it is a little unstable, but it is a pretty controllable VTOL if you are moving forward. It also has some other lights. I think it has warning lights. We'll turn off the search lights when I can figure out that... Is it 6? No. Oh shit. 7 is searchlights, and then I believe 8 is... It has some red lights? 8 is blue searchlight. Okay, cool. Good for searching at night, but keeping the Kerbal's natural night vision intact. That's actually true. Something I learned in Army Cadets, actually, is blue light doesn't... Wait, no, wait. Yeah, blue light actually... I thought it was red light, but because of the way your eyes work, because you can usually see in the dark, but if someone shines red light in your face, you're not going to be able to see in the dark anymore because it kind of screws up your eyes. But blue light does the opposite. Well, not does the opposite, but it won't do that. So people sitting in the dark will still be able to see when you're shining blue lights on them. It also has some red warning lights, which are pretty cool, I guess, if you're about to take off. But yeah, it's a bit of a rescue craft, really. You know, it's got its searchlights, it's got blue searchlights for, you know, not wrecking your night vision, because you need that night vision. And touchdown gently, and there we go. Not bad. Really good VTOL to fly. Thank you to Kerbal for that. I love all the little light features. It's a really nicely designed thing. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing, though. So the next thing we're looking at is the AASC Archangel Gabriel, which is a big-ass plane. It comes to me from Wildhead Fox, and it's pretty cool. It's a rocket-powered plane, and it is actually a bomber. It has a stock little missile-type bomb in here, which is pretty cool, which will drop at some point. And then it has this plane on top, which detaches. I had the brakes on for that, Jesus. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, just because it's massive. I think it would have a pretty long cross-range distance if it had slightly bigger wings, maybe. I'm not sure if it can fly without the rocket engine, which would make it pretty inefficient. Ah, it's fine. We didn't need that. We don't need wings. Abort! Abort! Damn it. Annoyingly, there is an abort plane, but I didn't activate it quickly enough. So let's try that again. I rolled over a bit. Yeah, the thing on top is an abort plane, which is actually where this is controlled from. So if everything went to hell, or just generally if I was flying it normally, we could just abort, you know? It's great. So we're going to get this in the air. We're going to try dropping that little bomb. Then we're going to try aborting from the plane. So yeah, we'll just fly forward, fly off the end of the runway. Yeah, I am interested to see if it could fly without the rocket. Maybe once it's dropped the bomb, because the bomb's ore canisters, and ore's pretty heavy, although it's actually just canisters. There's no actual ore in it. Okay, it's swaying around pretty crazy-like, and we're in the air, though. It's okay. We're safe. In the air, nothing can kill you, except that Sukhoi over there. But that's not going to be chasing us. So, let's open up the bomb bay. Shut down the engines a bit so it can escape. Oh, actually, yeah, because I'm going to need to throttle up the engines because this has engines on it. Well, anyway, we'll drop it. Go, little bomb. Oh, fuck sticks. Okay, abort, abort. Okay, the bomb's stuck in the cargo bay, but the plane has an abort system. How cool is that? So what would happen with that missile is it would fly down and drop some ore bomb on the thing. Didn't get to see that happen, but still, doesn't matter because we got to see the abort plane in a real situation. It's not super maneuverable because it's just for getting the hell out of dodge, but it's pretty cool. I like this. I love stuff just with weird little things on it like this. And this has a bunch of Juno engines, and it's pretty nice. So thank you to Wildhead Fox. I love the design. I'm sorry I screwed up the bomb. But we did get to see the warplanes. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the Sukhoi versus the Eurofighter, shall we? So here we are on the runway with the Eurofighter Typhoon. This comes to me from Kobe Aldred. It is a really nice model of the Eurofighter. A while ago I asked for some to do a specific video and then kind of forgot. But I did get sent a few, and there were a lot of good ones, but I just never really got around to making that video. But I have to say, I think of all of the ones I've been sent, this is probably my favorite. It is so... it just looks very Eurofighter-y, you know? It's got obviously the Delta wings on it, and these little wings here that just make it look more like the Eurofighter's wings. Even the canards here have been scaled down and tilted to look right. The kind of use of all of these tail fins to make it look, just make the body look right. I just love it. So thank you to that. Thank you to Kobe for sending me that. It is a great plane, but it will not be flying by itself. Over here, we have an Su-27. This was sent to me a while ago by a guy called Nicholas, and it's actually been in a video before, but I love it so much, and it was perfect for this, because if you don't know, the Eurofighter Typhoon was designed in... it was designed around the time of the Cold War, sort of thing, by various European countries, including France, Britain, although I think France dropped out for Dassault Rafales. Dassault Rafales? I think that's how you say it. Because they didn't want to have our plane. And then, but yeah, it was, I believe, Britain, Germany, Italy, and France originally, and maybe Spain? I don't know, maybe some other countries. But yes, it was designed basically to be a 20th century Spitfire, and I guess that's sort of what it is. It's an effective fighter jet. It's not stealth or anything, but the interesting thing about the Eurofighter is it can complete its whole mission at supersonic speeds. That's what makes it special. You know, it doesn't, because of its delta wings and its front canards, it can do its whole mission at supersonic speed, so it doesn't need to be stealth. And there's, you know, debate over whether or not it's a good fighter, but apparently, according to many probably people who have to say it because otherwise they'll be killed, it's apparently one of the nicest planes to fly in the world, and this is quite nice to fly. It's not as maneuverable as the Sukhoi down there, but it is pretty impressive. I do like it very much. It came armed, and it is just, yeah. But anyway, let's stop talking about how great the Eurofighter Typhoon is and how beautiful this model of it is. Let's get the Sukhoi in the air, and let's probably get shot down a lot, because it's me. So, I have actually today installed mouse aim flight mod, but the problem is there isn't the improved chase cam mod. It hasn't been updated, so it means that I can't really use mouse aim flight mod that well. But as you know, probably if you've been watching many of these, I've had a lot of problems recently trying to get the aiming reticule for the gun working. So it's quite hard to shoot things with guns, and it's more impressive to shoot something down with a gun in a dogfight than with a missile. Although BD Armory has been making missiles a little more complicated. Ooh, he was on my tail, but he gave up. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, so I would like to try and get some gun kills today, but we probably won't because, you know. But I can enable mouse aim flight mod, which is rather nice. It works a lot like if you've played War Thunder. It works a lot like that. But without the box that tells me where I need to be shooting, it makes it quite hard to actually score a kill. I did get a hit there, though. You see that bullet bounce off? That's impressive. And that's because mouse aim flight mod does make it much easier to, well, aim your guns while flying, because a fixed cannon's quite hard to aim with a mouse and keyboard. And I'm not a particularly skilled pilot. It gets pointed out very frequently, and it's getting kind of hurtful. But yes, anyway, it appears we've been killed. But we'll try again. I'll take a few runs at this. I'm going to try and get mostly missile kills, though, because it's easier. But I do like the idea of ending a fight with guns. So we'll take off, we'll enable the afterburners, and we'll get going. So yeah, it was designed, actually. The reason I picked the Su-27, which I didn't actually explain, I just started talking about the plane, but the reason I picked the Su-27 to put this up against is this was designed to be a 21st century Spitfire, effectively. That was like the little name it was given. It wasn't actually designed to be anything like the Spitfire, of course, but you know how we defended against the Nazis with Spitfires. This was going to defend against the Soviet Union, and the real worry was that over Eastern Europe, no, Western Europe even, where all of the, you know, big countries like Britain and Italy were developing these, the idea was that there would be Su-27s flying over Europe, because the MiGs are great fighters, but they're short-range kind of fighters, so they wouldn't be there would rarely be over Western Europe. I failed again. But this would be going up against the Su-27s because they're longer range fighters and bombers. So yeah, that's what it was designed for, pretty much, to shoot down Su-27s. I know I said that in a very long way, but it's quite hard to speak coherently and dogfight at the same time. The Su-27, it's incredibly maneuverable. The MiG-29, which is, I think, what the Su-27 was basically based off, but to make it longer range, was designed, basically they designed the perfect wing, and then they figured out how much will a body and a cockpit inflict on our perfect wing, and that's how it was designed. I think I just lost lock there, so I don't think they're actually going to go for it. But if I try and get away from this and then turn around and try and use an AMRAAM, I might be able to get a long-range kill on it. So we'll get the GPS, no, radome? Yeah, we'll get the radome open, we'll get the bore sight up, and we'll get some aimed 120s out. Where is he? Oh, fucking hell! Oh, yeah, killed again. Shoot him down. Oh my god, I'm having such trouble controlling this. Ah! Oh, did you see that? How close that was. That was crazy. Yeah, you can see that I'm not skilled at knowing where to shoot. Shoot him down. Because I need to be aiming in front of him, obviously. You shoot for where he's going to be, not where he is. That's what I learned from Free Willy, is you don't shoot at the whale, you shoot near the whale, in front of the whale. Ooh, 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 flagpole. I think I lost something there. Something exploded. Oh, we're jousting. Oh, we're jousting. Oh, that's so close. You almost hit me. I'm almost out of bullets as well, so we're going to have to switch to missiles pretty soon. Where's my bore sight? I need this to aim. I need this to kill Russians. God damn it, man. There we go. There goes an AMRAAM. He popped a flare, which is good, but I think he's probably also going to pop chaff. There go 2 AMRAAMs. They should take him down. He's a dead man. I'm out of bullets and weapons. Well, now we got a problem, huh? Let's try and get away. Yeah, those AMRAAMs should be fired from much longer range. I don't know why I went so close, and I probably shouldn't give up my weaponry so easily. Let's just try and outmaneuver him and maybe run into him. Apparently I'm getting behind him now. That maybe wasn't the best idea. That's not super great. Anyway, let's see what happens if I fly the Sukhoi. And we shall get into the air, if I can remember the action. Oh, it's already on. Okay, Team B, come get me, bro. Come at me, bro. I do love this plane very much. If you saw the video where I flew this, I pretty much just, I was very vocal about my love for the plane. So yeah, we're going to get behind it really quickly because this is incredibly maneuverable. And we're just going to start shooting because I'm a bitch. There's only 2 cannons, 1 cannon on this because I armed it, and I tend to be a little more conservative with my cannoning, because most modern fighters only have 1 cannon, because that's all they need. It's like the F-35 will only have 80 bullets, which isn't great, because 80 is real few, as you know, it's like troop on the ground carries more than that, and I know most combat ends with missiles, but lame. Also, did they not remember Vietnam? I mean, I know it's a different thing now, but still, what's fire? I must have set up a fire action group. Actually, it's probably just trigger. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, not even locked on. I'm not a good pilot. I fully acknowledge that. Yeah, that would have been a great time for guns, but I make choices poorly. It seems to be running from me. Maybe it knows that I'm maneuverable. I'm a fearsome Russian. We've got Meltris, the Russian fighter ace. Oh, fuck sticks. We lost something. Nothing important, just an air intake. Yeah, we can survive without that. That was a lucky shot, huh? Probably would have killed me if I'd been anything else, but this has can just take damage, apparently. It might have some... Oh, fucking hell. Might have some air intake issues. Oh, wow, we're real close to it. Mouse aim flight mode would be great right now, but I got a hit. Oh my god, why am I not mouse aim flight modding? Okay, now I'm in front of him. That's real bad. Okay, I need to be in the cockpit. Where is he? There he is. I'm going too fast. Okay, that would have been so cool, but I fucked it up. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. That was pretty awesome until I kind of just flew right in front of him. I'm going to throttle down a bit, actually. And also turn SAS on. And he's going to be shooting at me. Okay. Oh, now I'm behind you again, boy. Oh shit. That sounded slightly rapier than I thought it would. Oh, shit. Oh, this is like a ballet. This is insane. Insane like a ballet. That's a thing people say. Ah, lit him up. Yes, gun kill for once. That was awesome. I'm sorry, guy who sent me the Sukhoi, sent me the Eurofighter, but I just had to do that. Wow. I have to say, I think this as much as I love how the Eurofighter looks, I think this still takes the cake. This is still the favorite fighter I've ever been sent. No offense to literally everyone who sent me fighters, but this is a masterpiece. Anyway, I'm going to do one more flight with the Eurofighter because I'm having so much fun. Seriously, KSP dogfighting, crazy fun. Look, all this stuff's falling around the KSC. This even got a good hit. That was a serious dogfight. Ah, what a bad way to die. But we took down the KSC, so not so bad. Yeah, I love how the intakes have been done here. They're scaled up inline intakes, and they look fantastic. Ooh, Jesus Christ. They look very Eurofighter-y. The kind of square intakes underneath, they look great. I'm having trouble. I'm not close enough. Are we still going forwards? Okay. He's also faster than me for some reason. I guess it's just a lighter plane. Opening fire, missing horribly because, as we've established, I am no good at shooting. I'm starting to think Britain might be kind of screwed if Russia does invade. Obviously, luckily the Cold War is over, and the Eurofighter has been slightly resigned to dropping bombs on terrorists, which is a bit of a shame for such a beautiful dogfighter. But flares? What was flares? That was flares. Please don't kill me, missile. I don't want to die. Yeah, we're good. All right. I am now escaping at supersonic speeds. I have the delta wings to back me up on that, and at some point we've got a missile coming in. We're gonna drop some flares. Yeah, we're outrunning him. I think we have a higher top speed, but slower acceleration. Okay, we lost him. So, open up the bore sight, turn around, fire a missile. That's my plan. Don't wear it out. That's not the right flare button. That was turn off engines. Oh yeah, we've given up all of our distance. That wasn't even fire the weapon. Oh, I suck at so many things. Okay, we got him though. We got him. We're gonna get him. Where's my bore sight? Why does it go away? I need that bore sight for things. I also wasn't on AIM 120s. I suck at things. Suck a dick. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any way I can beat this. I'm gonna have to edit this to make me look slightly less terrible, and then leave that in so it's. Why won't this bore sight stay fucking on? Scan, bitch. Oh no, bore sight. I know I don't actually need the bore sight, but it lets me know when it's aimed, rather than just sort of relying on the fact that... oh, shit. Okay, that's right on my ass. That's so close. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, he's right there. There's no getting away. I am royally screwed. Maybe I'll just pump some flares in his face. Okay, he's run away. Oh, what a bitch. That was a mistake. You had me, man. Okay. I've got a bore sight and a heat seeker open. It's fine. These are just things that happen. Okay. Wait, whoa. That's the aim box. The aim box is there. Yes! I can do this! Okay, the aim box is gone. No, we had the aim box. Do I need the bore sight? Oh, no, it wasn't the aim box. It was the missile box. Fuck. Oh, I was so happy for a brief second. And then I realized I was going to die at the hands of a Sukhoi. Oh, no, I don't want to crash into the ocean. I crashed into the ocean. Okay, so, conclusion. Love the Eurofighter, but this plane outclasses it. And also, I'm not skilled enough pilot right now. What I might do is spend a little while trying to get better so that I can pull off some more impressive maneuvers. Because I've done a lot of dogfighting. In the past, I think I was better. But maybe it was just never flying against one of these. I'm going to put both of these up against each other on guard mode. That's the last thing I'm going to do today. Actually, I was going to end the video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these up against each other on guard mode. I'm going to see who wins, and then maybe we'll have a bit of a contest. See if someone can send me something that can beat the Sukhoi. So, I think this is on guard mode already. We go, teammate. Let's go. There. Oh, this one takes off first, so it gets a bit of an advantage. But we are going to watch the Eurofighter because it's so pretty. Yeah, we're going to see what happens. Obviously, the Sukhoi is pretty as well, but this is... Oh. So they're going to take off. They're going to have a bit of a fight, and we're going to see who wins. My money is on the Sukhoi because the AI has already lost control of the plane, and it's going to get shot down. That was terrible. Good job, AI. I think we're safe from a robot revolution for now. What did we lose, though? Missile? Yeah, missile. Okay, he's gained control again, and he did just manage to evade. Why does he have a fucking aim box? Oh, eh? Oh, it looks as if... No, he can't fly for shit. Oh, but there goes a missile. Oh, this is intense. This is intense. And then... Oh, just evaded. And he is shooting. He's getting some good shots on. This is pretty cool. I should just do this all the time. I'm a terrible pilot. This is way better. If you have piloting tips, by the way, probably don't tell them to me because I won't listen. But you can if you want. You know, I may listen. Oh, it looks like the Sukhoi's got him on the ropes. Oh, he's going in for a joust like a moron. And they almost have a mid-air collision. They do... Oh, that was like inches apart. Oh god, I could just watch this forever. I don't think it's actually going to end because the AI is kind of a bit janky. But oh, no, hail of gunfire comes in, but it misses horribly. He opens up. He opens up. Oh, they have another... Not quite as close that time. Oh, this is pretty cool. How the hell is this my job? Oh, pops a flare because there's a missile coming in. It just misses. Nice. This is intense. Should have done this the whole time. It's way more interesting than watching me fumble around. He opens up. Oh, Sukhoi's up. Sukhoi's got him on the ropes. No, Sukhoi. Eurofighter's got him on the ropes. Fire a missile, man. Do it! Kill him! Oh, okay. He flares. Flares like a... Oh. Oh. This is intense. I don't know who's going to win. My money was on Sukhoi, but clearly when flown by the AI, there isn't too much distance between them. The Eurofighter's doing a good job of getting distance. The Sukhoi is often getting into a good position. Oh, if this guy just turned right then, he would have been behind him. But no, he gave up his advantage. Well, okay, maybe I'll just put some music over this, you know, we'll forget my commentary. Okay, come on, get a kill. I'm bored now. Kill him. Murder him in the face. Oh, no murder today. And this guy only has 3 AMRAAMs left. He's going to have trouble. And the missile comes in and just misses. Oh, that's a shame. How's the Sukhoi doing for ammo? He has no ammo. It's just a missile off now. If that happens, I'll just turn on infinite ammo and we'll see what happens, because that will be way cooler. But it looks as if he's coming round. He's getting a shot in. And he fires the missile. Looks like it might actually be on track. Oh my god. Is it going to be? Ah, just misses the mark. To, I guess, some chaff. It looks like they're deploying flares, but they're actually deploying chaff. And flares. Oh, missile comes in. Nowhere near. Yeah, this isn't going to end. They don't have enough guns. This also has more weapons on it than the Sukhoi. Because I put more weapons on it. Actually, no, this came in with weapons. I put weapons on the Sukhoi and I just put less on them. Because it didn't lend itself to having as many weapon rails as this did. I mean, yeah. Anyway, okay, come on. Missile killed. Shall I just turn on infinite ammo? We'll see if anything happens, but I think we're going to have to go infinite ammo, right? And if it takes too long, we'll turn on insta-kill. Oh, but he is going to get himself a missile shot, maybe? No? Going to turn your belly to him? Going to get a nice shot in the face? Ooh, bullets flying in. Ooh, they're coming in now. This guy kind of fucked up. He should have fired that missile. Okay. Oh, he's still alive, though. Wow, this is... Oh, it looks like... Oh. Sukhoi almost got on his tail, but he turned away. This AI pilot's crazy. What's he doing? He doesn't know what he's talking about. This also has 2 cannons, which means it burns through ammo very quickly. But it does have 2 boxes of ammo, whereas the Sukhoi only had 1. Ooh. Shoot him! What are you doing, man? God, this Eurofighter is not... The pilot's just given up. He's consigned himself to death. Or has he? He has. He's not killing anyone today. What are you doing, man? Come on, finish him off, Sukhoi. The video's got to end sometime, and I can't say that I'm going to have a competition and then not have it. What are you doing? There we go. The kill finally comes in for the Sukhoi. It actually wasn't dominant for most of the fight, I have to say, but I don't know. Seems like, but from what we've seen today, I would say that this was the better dogfighter. But thank you for sending me the Eurofighter. Find the name. Thank you, Kobe, for the Eurofighter. I love it so much, and I love this as well. And if you want to see if your plane contest its medal against a Sukhoi, and maybe even if I could fly it and kill it, that would be the real test. But no, send me stuff. But as always, just send me anything you want to send me. Don't feel like you have to send me fighter jets. Oh, hey. Is that a missile? No, it's a Eurofighter. I thought it was a missile making chase. Anyway, but yeah, you can send me anything you want. You know, I had a lot of cool stuff. Last time I had a flying iPhone 7. That was really cool. But I do love this kind of stuff, so go crazy. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been Gaming with Tape. I'll see you next time.